This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on an amazing Monday as Bitcoin just smashed $70,000. Are you ready to pick me up this morning? Yes. And if you guys are ready to get after it, if you guys are ready for the zesty education, you got to make sure to smash these likes, share this stream out with friends, and subscribe to the channel, because I am so excited about today. I cannot believe how much of a zesty morning we're having. Literally 70.2K. We just hit 70,000 like a second ago. We are absolutely killing it this morning. All my TikTokers, please make sure you guys follow everything that's going on here. Follow me. Guys, we have so much going on today. Also, GameStop absolutely sending this morning. We're going to cover everything that's going on. I got you guys. Let's get after it. We also have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers. Guys, we also have a goal of 16,715 subscribers, so only 6 more. I think we can do it. I think we can pamp it up. I hope Bitcoin isn't going to fall below 70K now. Guys, we had an amazing day so far, up 3.37%. We just hit 70.2K. It seems like we might be coming back down to test 70K again. But again, what were the two major points to look at? Right here, blasting through 67.6, where we've been holding the support, and blasting through 69K. Ideally, we want this candle to take us, like this time, through these two levels to 71.5. That is our next major level, and I am so darn stoked. It's unbelievable. I have such great feelings about crypto this week. I've been saying it for a while, right? Henry Fire, right? Chattel, nice to see ya. Guys, we're going to get after it. I want to say good morning to you guys in the chat, as well as shout out our two gorgeous sponsors of the show, both Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Please use code ZESTY for 15% off Market Cipher. So many of you guys picked up Market Cipher last week, so thank you for that. Also, shout out to Douglas, who dropped a $20 super chat saying he loves the Zesty fam. Thank you for the rain of love there. And also, we have Thirsty Aztec giving me a little $10 emote that's like, so cute. I absolutely love it. And I do apologize, my friend, that those little emotes do not show up on the screen, but virtual little giggles to you. I'll give you a little giggle sound. Shout out to you guys. Let's say good morning to everyone in the chat. I'm so excited. We have Rob C. We have All Set, M2, Mark Smithson, Misko, my girl Alexandra G. We love her in this chat. She's so freaking amazing. We have Black Hat in the chat. Craig, nice to see you. Shout out to Chump Change Your Pocket Change. D Miners, Crypto Kurt. Dan R is here. Hello. We have John Germain. I say hi to Douglas. We have who else? Andy S, nice to see you. We have Crimson on X. Lazarus Hands here. Squeaky McGee. Oh boy. Who else we have? Otto, good morning. Tim Taylor is here. We have Crypto Music. Oh my gosh, so many of you guys. Keen Bean, Mr. NC, Aquarian, Done Napping, David Lee, John Legend, I think I said hello to. I say hi to John Germain, not John Legend. Hello, my friend. Rudy Poo is in the chat. Hello, Rudy Poo. Yusuf is in the chat. Hello again to Thirsty Aztec. Those don't come up on the screen. I'm sorry. You have to like write something for that to come up on the screen. I know it's annoying. Also, we have Joe Harvey in the chat. Much love to you. Sui Cipher, Crypto Farmer on multiple platforms. Cyber Unit is here as well. Oh boy, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I have so many things going on here. TikTok Junester, nice to see you, said more fire, more fire. We love that. Stan Johnson said crypto crunch. Yes, we're getting after it this morning. Do Tang, Peepaw Bill, good morning. Cheeks, good morning. Guys, if I didn't say good morning to you, you have permission to yell at me in all capital letters in the chat if you want a hello, right? Oh, it's Crypto Surfers, Do Tang. Gotcha. Guys, you're going to get after it. Randy has no emojis in the chat. Hi, David Lee. Guys, if you guys want to show off your emojis, please put an Emma emoji in the chat. We love our membershipery, don't we? Who else? Ken. Oh, hello, Ken. All right, guys, we're getting after it, right? True. We have a lot going on. Again, we have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers as you guys are coming in. We have a goal of 5 more subscribers, so let's also get after it. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. We're going to watch her. She's over $70,000. We are currently pumping absolutely gorgeous charts this morning. So we're going to follow up on that. And again, I love how we were holding 67.6 just like we wanted and being able to take off from there. And hopefully we never see this level again. And it's onwards and it's onwards and upwards from here. That's ideally the hope. But again, nothing ever goes our way. Especially when it comes to Bitcoin. When you think something's going to happen, it never does. So just buckle up, get ready for the ride, because I do feel like we have really important things coming up. Just watch out. I'm so excited. Who we have over here? Michael. Hello, travel man. Hello. Oh, and Ken with the 6 more roses. What a sweetie pie. What a sweetie pie. Also, as you guys are sipping your coffee, you guys need to take note. Oh, Dan R., what are you up to, Dan R.? Dan R., what are you up to? He says, as a member for 6 months, love the Zesty in crypto and my friend Randy. Oh, you're so nice. You're so nice, Dan R. You're being so sweet today. Thank you. Guys, we have a lot to talk about, especially GameStop. We're going to start off with that because everyone's talking about it this morning. GameStop, if you're looking at the stockery, it's $33.64, up 45.5% this morning. We did have a major liquidation pre-market. Obviously, people placed their positions on Friday, got liquidated when this crash kind of happens here when the market opens. And here's the thing, guys. If stocks were open 24/7, 365, you probably could have closed your position. Just like crypto. If you think something's going to happen, you close your position. But if you are on the stockery market, you're not able to go and shut your position off until they let you. And we obviously know that when something pumps like GameStop or AMC, that they dump it once the market opens or they start halting it, which they were already doing some foolery this morning with AMC and GameStop, where they're just going to halt the market, and then once it opens, they dump, and then they close it again, so then other people can't sell. Also, I hear what's going on this morning with GameStop is that if you're trying to put in new money, they're going to make you wait 3 to 5 days to invest that. If this is really a free market, why do you have to wait 3 to 5 days? Why are their stocks being halted? That's not a free market. A free market is Bitcoin and crypto, where you could transact 24/7, 365 with no censorship, no intermediaries, and no one to shut it off. What goes on with GameStop and AMC is absolutely egregious and horrible display of our market and what we thought it was, when we know what they say is not really what the reality is. GameStop. We know that Roaring Kitty did a nice little tweet where he put an Uno reverse card, and that spurred a whole crypto and StockX extravaganza where he disclosed, Roaring Kitty, on Reddit, a large position here where he revealed that he has $180 million invested in a GameStop position. This is making people lose their noodles, and they're like, we're going to pimp AMC and GameStop to the moon. Here's what's going on here. So the stock price surged 19% in overnight trading after Keith Gill, known as Roaring Kitty, posted to Reddit that he's holding $181.4 million worth of GameStop stock and call options. Gill, the trader who widely cited as a major influence in the GameStop squeeze, posted on Reddit his deep value account on June 2nd for the first time since April 2021. He shared a screenshot showing he purchased 5 million GameStop shares for $115.70. Oh, 115 million basically 115 million, $116 million, and put 65.5 million into call options, betting that GameStop would be $20 a share on June 21st. That is absolutely wild. It shows that he gained over 9.3 million on his GameStop holdings and is currently holding a loss of 2.5 million on his call options. This man is said that he could possibly become a billionaire based off of his GameStop investments. People are absolutely losing their minds. We see that they're actively dumping GameStop. Volume is coming in from the wrong direction. Money flow, as we see, is slightly picked up, but will it get taken down due to what's happening here? Obviously, we saw the momentum start to gain over last weekend, and now it's kind of slowing down just a little bit. Though, again, will say it that I think that these market makers are ready for another GameStop pimp. I think they're ready for a GameStop damp. I think they're ready for anything.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Pump IT all the way up. High voltage sign. Ocean wave. Cool me. Butterfly. Dolphin. Let's go.
Let's freaking get it, Crypto Surfer. Ride that wave. People are riding this GameStop wave, and they're going to continue to ride the wave. I just advise that you guys be careful. Just like with crypto or any other investment that you are making, any sort of gambling, because this is what it kind of turns into, you have to be careful. If you are investing in anything, especially if it's as volatile as this, watch what you're doing. Please. Also, guys, do know that they're going to try to come after probably this Roaring Kitty guy. I hope they don't because, again, he is disclosing quite a large position, and he could become a billionaire based on his position as well. We'll see what happens as we do have this reverse Uno card here. And GameStop is rallying, still up 36% as I'm speaking. Just went down around 5%. AMC, if you guys are interested in that, is up 11.5% right now. $4.84. We're getting after it. It's going to be a wild week for crypto. It's going to be a wild week for the stock market. And we'll see how many times GameStop gets halted. We'll see. Guys, would you rather invest in Bitcoin or GameStop? Put a 1 or a yes emoji or 2 and a no emoji. So put a 1 or a yes if you want Bitcoin. And put a 2 and a no emoji if you rather invest in stocks. 1 and yes emoji for Bitcoin, 2 and no emoji for stonkies. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Of course, we need membershipery. You guys need to use those membershipery emojis. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going because Bitcoin is trying to take a little bit of a poopy under this 70K right now. We hit 70.2, and now we just came down to 69.8. We'll see what happens. Obviously, you want to hold above 69K. That is the hope. I see a lot of 1s and yes emojis. You guys like your Bitcoins over the stocks. I don't know. I'm not interested in a market that's like totally fake and manipulated. Wild. We also have really good news over the weekend with Bitcoin and crypto in terms of political items. And that includes, oh, my voice just cracked. And that includes El Salvador's pro-Bitcoin president Nayib Bukele just got inaugurated and sworn in for his second term. Shout out to Nayib Bukele. I strongly believe that El Salvador could become one of the largest, or because I know they're going to team up with other countries, but I really believe that El Salvador will be one of the most powerful countries in the world. They have a lot of Bitcoin. They're buying a Bitcoin a day. This guy, Nayib Bukele, is kicking out crime. If they did what Nayib Bukele did in El Salvador in the U.S., oh boy, we would have the cleanest streets. We'd have people feeling very safe. I probably wouldn't leave New York ever if Nayib Bukele was our president and cleaned up what was going on here. So shout out to him for keeping the streets safe. He got sworn in for another 5-year presidential term after a landslide victory in February. And we see that Bukele is proof of work. Cheers to 5 more years. God bless El Salvador. This comes from Corey Bates. And we see here that Pete Rizzo said exactly 5 years ago today, Nayib Bukele took oath of office, becoming president of El Salvador. Ever since then, the country has been a world leader, a beacon of freedom, safety, innovation. The first Bitcoin president. This was on June 1st. It took place at the National Palace in San Salvador. He reiterated how under his leadership, Bukele saw the nation as a significant decline that it was going through in crime after that crackdown on gangs. And this is what we need. We need that decline in crime because, oh boy, it is absolutely insane what is going on in New York right now. It is insane what's going on in a lot of these big cities where people just think that they own the streets, that the law doesn't apply to them. And I think we need to fix this now. we need to fix this now. I hope that our leaders may be inspired by Sir Nayib Bukele, though I do know that Donnie T. Jr. Was at the inauguration, and that was pretty wild too, that they loved each other so much. If you take a look here, Donnie T. Jr. posted 13 hours ago, I congratulated President Nayib Bukele this morning for winning a second term and not even having to try to imprison his political opponents. Bukele said, "We don't jail political opponents here." Incredible concept. A little 17-second video.
An amazing accomplishments, actually.
Thanks.
And you do it all without having to jail your political opponents, which I loved in the speech yesterday.
Exactly.
They're able to video because there's no more crime. You don't have to throw them in jail. Everyone wins. Right?
We don't jail their opposition.
He said, "We don't jail the opposition." And what I also love about Nayib Bukele is that he said that he was investigating all the people a part of his cabinet or a part of his, chamber there. I don't know really what they call it in El Salvador, but he was investigating all these people for corruption. Oh boy, imagine if they did that in the United States, the whole government wouldn't exist anymore. So I think that Nayib Bukele is going to become one of the most powerful people in the world, as he maybe already is, by going against the IMF, by going against the central banks, and talking to people like Donnie T. Jr., who likes to talk with his hands like his papa. His papa was going through a lot over the weekend, too, as he was guilty on all 30, I think it was 37 counts, all felonies. This man is going through a lot. So, Donnie T. fully apparently guilty. And Donnie T. Jr. in the same weekend was going to visit Nayib Bukele. Also met the president of Argentina, which was absolutely savage as well. Wanted to shout that out. If you guys take a look here, Donnie T. Jr. said, "Got to spend some time with another great leader making their country great again, Argentina's President Javier Milei. More guys like this in government, please." And this is another little short video.
Thank you. Great job with everything right now. Really, thank you. Definitely want to just say hi and say just doing an incredible job. We need more like that all over the Americas and the world.
We are making
Savage, absolutely savage. And I really do hope that we have a prosperous next 4 years in America. I think that definitely Javier Milei was swaggy indeed with his wear. I think he is pretty savage anywhere in any way, Javier Milei. Anywhere, anyway, Javier Milei. Oh my God, that's a bop. But yeah, I definitely think that there were a lot of interesting things that happened over the weekend, especially Donnie T himself went to a UFC fight, and everyone loved him. So.
Good morning, crypto fam. Let's get this week going.
Pimp it up, Armani. Yar, yar, yar. Guys, everyone please drop a yar in the chat for Armani, the OG Zesty Fammer. Again, I am not taking political sides. I'm just informing you of what happened over the weekend, and it is very, very important what has been happening because it's showing a lot of what's going on around the world and how really people feel about America. And even people were protesting in London over Donnie T over the weekend, saying that he needs to save the Western world. So there's a lot of emotion worldwide about what's going on in our country. So that's why I talk about it here. And in Mexico, we have a little bit of political things going on there because apparently their crypto stance may not change as they did elect their first female president. And we'll see what happens because their taxes in Mexico for crypto are kind of wild, even though in the United States it's not much better, and especially in New York, it's the worst. We have Mexico's crypto stance that may not change as they had Mexico City's former mayor, Claudia Sheinbaum, elected president of Mexico to become the first woman to hold the position. The results signal probable continuation of their crypto policy because from the ruling, her predecessor, Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, could not run again under the Constitution. She aligned herself with Obrador's policies, though there was little to no mention of crypto in the election to date. Now, the Moreno party has not proposed any comprehensive legislation for crypto, though it has imposed a 20% tax on crypto gains. That's a lot. Other policies and regulations require crypto exchanges to be registered under global requirements for AML and terror financing. The party has also reflected a focus on regulating blockchain to make the tech and ecosystem more secure. It's too early to say whether there will be crypto-related developments in the U.S., which happened as Mexico's election campaigns unfolded. And we'll see what happens in Mexico, but I do very much hope that we will see some positive items in countries like Mexico, as their fiat currency isn't great, as no country's fiat currency is great. And also people like to send money cross-border, especially with countries like Mexico. A lot of people come and work here. They go and send money back home. And a lot of people, I've seen this in real life where, you know, it's not only money that they send back and forth. You know, I know people that I used to give clothes to that used to go and give my old clothes, send them back to Mexico and put clothes on people, which I absolutely love doing. Because I feel like sometimes when you donate to things, especially clothing, it's not really going to people who need it. That's a whole other point. A lot of people are sending money back and forth cross-border, and people work between, you know, the U.S. and Mexico as well, crossing that border daily. So I do think that, especially with Bitcoin and its cross-border zest, 24/7, 365, no intermediaries, no censorship, and the fees aren't as crazy, we might see some great things happen in Mexico, regardless of how they regulate it. Because, you know, Bitcoin doesn't need them.
Hard to clean up the streets when politicians and bureaucrats are bigger criminals than the criminals. That's why they hate the police so much. I'll say this. State dinner's out of touch. Chick-fil-A, in touch.
Wow, that was actually like a little bit of like a knowledge bomb, Cray. Like I think that was a unique sentence there, and I think it's true because again, like we talk about it all the time. You kind of said it for me. I try not to be like crazy, but yeah, definitely these people are horrible people, and they do despicable things, despicable physically, mentally. It's just absolutely horrible how. I'm trying to like find the words, but it's very difficult to when these people are just absolutely horrible. But Chick-fil-A's cool. Chick-fil-A's cool, but I don't know. I feel like their fries need to be crispy. They're not that crispy at Chick-fil-A. They're like okay, but we need more spice. We need and more crisp. Maybe some seasoning. Maybe some Cajun fries. I think that will put Chick-fil-A on top right there. Some Cajun fries. Kind of rip off Five Guys a little bit, but Cajun fries. And what is spicy and zesty like Cajun fries? Australia, because they're making something go live tomorrow. What is that? What is that, friends? It's the Bitcoin ETF. There's going to be the first Bitcoin ETF that is going to go live in Australia tomorrow. I don't really like Australia because the Reserve Bank of Australia, their central bank, is actively working with MasterCard and all these people to take your freedom away via CBDCs. But this is what's happening now. And everyone's going to lose their minds over this, where Australia-based Monochrome Asset Management's Monochrome Bitcoin ETF, IBTC, will be trading on the Cboe Australia Exchange on Tuesday. The product is the first and only ETF that holds Bitcoin directly in Australia. Before IBTC, Australian investors were only able to invest in ETFs that indirectly hold Bitcoin or through offshore Bitcoin products, both of which don't benefit from the investor protection rules under the directly held crypto asset Australian financial services licensing regime. That is a mouthful. And Australia has already 2 live ETFs or ETPs, which again, do not hold that Bitcoin directly. We kind of see the same thing going on in the EU, where they do have Bitcoin ETFs on the London Stock Exchange, except that they're ETNs and not ETPs even, where it's just Fugazi Bitcoin. And again, even ETFs are Fugazi Bitcoin, where if you want Bitcoin exposure, if you really want Bitcoin exposure, you know how you do that. You go to the exchange, you say, I'm going to purchase my corn. You get that corn. You take that corn and put it into your digital wallet, and then, oh my gosh, you have crypto exposure. And again, if you have an ETF, an ETN, an ETP, all the E's, or if you're just holding your crypto on an exchange, it's not really yours. So again, you got to make sure you take that self-custody, because that's, again, the only real exposure you're going to get. Just letting you know. Right, Chev, with the corn. Thank you. Thank you for all the corns. Thank you for all the corns. I like buttery corn. I hope I find good corn soon. Does corn have a season, guys? Like, is corn, like, in season at any point? Or does corn just always grow? Because I've seen corn in the fall, in the summer. Does corn have a season? Oh, boy, Gary Gensler's in the chat.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Oh my gosh, Chev just sent me 9 coins and then said, crypto? Chev, let's be nice. Chev, be my friend. You just gave me corn. You just fed me corn. TikTok is crazy. TikTok is crazy. Just as crazy as Gary Gensler in the chat. What's going on with you, Gary? What's your deal? What's your deal? Also, Gary Gensler was in luck over the weekend because we know President Bye-Bye has vetoed the resolution overturning the SEC guidance, which, again, is absolutely bearish for our country, considering that our president absolutely wants to destroy this industry and every freedom you have. Now, he said he would veto the resolution even before the House or Senate voted on it. And this is horrible because what he vetoed was SAB 121. That stands for Staff Accounting Bulletin 121, which essentially means that highly regulated financial institutions like banks are not able to custody crypto. Obviously, this is the theater. This is the acting. This is all of the, oh, we were bullish on Bitcoin and crypto last week. We approved the ETFs, but they're not able to trade yet. And now we're going to veto SAB 121. Guys, this is absolutely bearish. Why is our president like this? Why do the people that run our country do this to us? Because they hate us and they hate us making money. Obviously, the banks are worried that they have a lot of fiat that is leaving their banks, that is leaving their custody. People rather hold it under their mattress or exchange that currency, their fiat, for something like Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Why in the world did this happen? In his statement announcing the veto, Bye-Bye said he would not support any measures that jeopardize the well-being of customers, consumers, investors. And the statement also said by virtue of invoking Congressional Review Act, this Republican-led resolution would inappropriately constrain the SEC's ability to set forth appropriate guardrails and address future issues. This reversal of the considered judgment of SEC staff in this way risks undercutting the SEC's broader authorities regarding accounting practices. Hold the front door and the back door and the side door and the windows to the wall. Why is this man saying that the SEC needs to protect people when the SEC has done nothing but obliterate the industry? Regulate by enforcement where, oh, you didn't register with the SEC. Oh, but how could you? This crypto is a security. Oh, but we're not going to tell you how. We just can't single out one cryptocurrency, but Solana, but MATIC, but Algo. Those are all securities, and the other ones that they listed that just can't talk about it individually, but they can name them in all of these lawsuits. Why is this happening? Because they hate us making money. That's it. That's it. Obviously, our Senate wanted it. Obviously, our House wanted it. But they don't. Because they're scared. They are horrified. And trust me when I say to you, lovely lads in the chat, that they will allow banks to custody crypto. They will have to, because the banks are failing. And how are the banks going to save their little behinds? It's because they're going to end up custodying Bitcoin and crypto and holding it on their balance sheet. What they need to do is just figure out when and how they want to do it. This administration knows that they might be out the door soon, but they may be confident that maybe they're not based on the past. So we'll see what happens, although other senators are stepping in and saying that the House may pursue a crypto bill. I mean, I just don't really know if what's going to happen in the Senate, what's going to happen in the House, what the actual prez is going to do about all these crypto bills. But apparently FIT is going to have a slow burn. FIT 21 is the Financial Innovation and Technology Act of the 21st century, which again does take power away from Gary Gensler and the SEC and gives more power to the CFTC. So we see here that Ron Wyden, one of the U.S. Senate Democrats who has shown some support for crypto, cast doubt on Friday that a legislative solution for the industry would move quickly. He suggested at consensus that the momentum will continue next year in Washington. In the wake of the recent approval of FIT 21, driven by Patrick McHenry, drawing support from a third of the Dems, the legislation to establish digital asset market structure is now in the hands of the Senate. It's getting late in the session, so it's unclear how far the bill will move, but I think Chairman McHenry is right to establish a kind of regulatory framework and put a sharper focus on fighting fraud and ripoff artists. We've made a lot of headway, but there's a long way to go, he said. I do agree that we do have a long way to go because, again, our country is run by old people. So we'll see what happens. But bye-bye is messy, along with all of the people that are voting against crypto. They're all messy individuals because they don't want you to own something. They don't want you to know what's really going on because, again, especially with blockchain, people might want the government funds to be on blockchain. Where are our taxes going? What are they really doing with our money? The government loses mysteriously billions of dollars a year. Where did that billions of dollars go? I can't see. What happened? Oh, wait, you spent $600 on Venmo? Slam. So that's what's really wrong with this country. But I hope that we do have some positive crypto zest going into the next year. I think we'll have crypto zest no matter what happens because, again, they can't stop crypto, and other countries will take that market share and inevitably take over the United States in economic dominance because if they enact crypto legislation, integrate it into these countries like El Salvador has, the United States will be a third world country very fast. Very fast. Especially because there's a whole movement globally for de-dollarization, considering that other countries don't want to use the dollar, they want to use native currencies of their own, and essentially eliminate the power we hold here. So that's a little update. In Dubai, they did some things, though, because they're not run by old people. But I'm a little scared of Dubai, I'm not going to lie. The UAE, I'm a little bit nervous about them because they've been working with Hong Kong since like 2019, 2020 on CBDCs and all of the scary things that want to take over our life. The Dubai financial regulators updating crypto token rules for funds. Again, something that the SEC is literally blind to. Gary Gensler just can't see it because he's like, they're just hucksters.
Fraudsters.
Scam artists.
Ponzi schemes.
Sam Bankman, is that you at the door? Oh, that's so cute. Dubai financial regulators updating those crypto token rules for funds. The DFSA, the Dubai Financial Services Authority, announced amendments to its crypto token regime to enhance and advance that regulatory framework. And they say they expressed the view that the current regulatory approach was too stringent, especially with the limitations on external funds and foreign funds investing in crypto tokens, and for some, the restriction on investing in recognized crypto tokens only. Guys, pay attention to the only 5 cryptocurrencies that they acknowledged here: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, and Toncoin. These are big players in the space, and they, again, think that these tokens or coins are the safest ones to invest in. They want to have token recognition fees, stablecoin criteria. They want to foster innovation, and they said, quote, at the DFSA, we have taken a balanced approach in the development of the regime and remain committed to involving everybody. And you know that they involve so many other countries in what they're doing, other companies, including Telegram, if you think about it. But they're committed to evolving it in line with global best practices and standards. They involve companies like Toncoin. That tells you a lot. Also, the best practices and standards that's a little iffy because that's their opinion on what that means, which may not be what we want, considering that one of the largest CBDC pilot programs has been conducted in the UAE. So, you know, take all of what they say with a big spoon of salt, maybe a whole ocean's worth of salt, and we'll see where it all goes. Let's see. The walls move. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy in the chat. I can't look at it. Also, I want to make you guys aware of this hack here. There was a hacker that exploited a Chrome plugin to steal millions from Binance users. So I just want to have y'all aware of this. Also, shout out to Royal Vo with the Heart Me. Shout out to also Zenapi that's here as well, dropping a Heart Me as well. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Gary, don't be salty. Don't be salty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They acknowledged Lite token. Wow.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Moving on. Here's the hacker exploit from a Chrome plugin to steal millions from Binance users.
A potato.
Not a potato, but a Chinese trader lost $1 million to a hacking scam using a promo Google Chrome plugin called Aggr, A-G-G-R, if you guys are, or if y'all are familiar with that one. The promo plugin steals cookies from users, which hackers use to bypass passwords and 2FA verification and log into their Binance account. The trader took to X to recount the ordeal of losing their life savings to an unexpected scam. The trader, who goes by X username Crypto Nakamau, said that on May 24th, their Binance account started trading randomly, and they only realized this after opening the app to check Bitcoin price. Oh boy, and by that time, all the funds were gone. So, guys, please be careful with all these plugins. Please. Please be careful. I'm begging you. Especially with these plugins. I don't trust none. I don't trust nothing. I'm lucky I trust MetaMask at this point, which I'm so iffy about too, honestly. Shout out to Terso in the chat. Says, shout out from the Philippines. A nice hello from New York City. Thank you for coming. All right, I'm also going to go into the market recap now. I do hope that y'all smash these likes. You share these streams out with friends, like all of them, not just today, but like every day of your life, if you possibly could do that. It would warm my heart very much so. We also have 12 more likes until we hit 100. I don't know what's happening if you guys are sleepy, but pump that up. Mr. Yee said there's several critical exploits in Chrome from the past 2 weeks. Every government employee was given today as the deadline to either update to the latest version or completely delete Chrome. Ooh, that's a little bit freaking spicy. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with Chrome. I would like to know, though, why Google allows all that data to be extracted. Exactly what you said. All the data could be extracted from Chrome and any Chrome-based browser. See, why is that allowed? Like, why is Google holding that information for people to openly steal? I feel like Google should have solved this problem already. Andy S. said, Randy, it's Monday. Laying on the couch all weekend was hard. That's hilarious. Go off, Andy S. We're going to also look at the market recap as people are predicting a post-Bitcoin halving run may reach 130K by September 2025. This comes from Peter Brandt that claimed that the Bitcoin halving is going to take us to these highs. He noticed that the two previous halvings followed a similar pattern as to what's happening now, where there were a few times, like even the first halving, we see 357 days. The next one were even longer, 532. Like, I just think it's a little bit iffy on how to really rely on the past when how can there be a real definite cycle if there were only 4 halvings, and this halving was completely different than every other one. So I just think it's hard to stick to the 4-year cycle, especially because each time post-halving, there were longer durations of time to get to that all-time high when we hit the all-time high before the halving this time. So I feel like a lot of this data, I feel like I look like Donnie T, a lot of this data I feel is kind of invalid. Just my personal opinion, but we'll see. Market recap now. We have a lot of green this morning. Floki, a bunch of these meme coins are running because of the GameStop Zest that's happening this morning. And we'll see what happens. I would like to know, as I look over this Bitcoin chart, if you guys believe that Bitcoin will hit 130K by 2025, or if you think maybe Bitcoin will hit an all-time high this week. But let's do the first question first. Do you guys think that Bitcoin will hit 130K by 2025? Put a 1 or a yes emoji or a 2 and a no emoji. All right. Looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is 69.7 at the moment. We hit 70.2 before. Again, the fact that we consolidated and have been holding 67.6 is absolutely glorious. Worst case scenarios, we break down completely, go back to 60K. But the bullish scenario is springing directly off of this and going to 71.5, which is exactly what we were hoping for over here on May 20th and actually came through. Seems like, again, we really held well, so I really want to go and try that 71.5. That is the ideal hope. And then even more bullishly, 72.2, 72.3 is really what we're looking at there. If we're taking a gander here at the daily, we have a green dot here. Fantastic VWAP. We're going to see, hopefully, that money flow cross into green. And the RSI is nice and zest. So I'm hoping that we have a nice bullish push there. On the weekly, we just started a new week. Cheers to that. Cheers to the new week, you lovely folks. Cheers to the new week. We have 69.8 again at the moment. Literally last week, we started off above right here, 68.4, and we closed at, again, 67.6. Very nice. I like the way this held. Even though it was a red candle, I'm happy about it. And I love, again, that we started off at 67.6, 67.7. That warms my heart more than you understand. Right now, on the weekly, we have a green dot that was printed last week, doing very, very nice. Like May 20th, so it's a little bit more than a week ago. But we are doing absolutely great. I love what's going on here. Green money flow. The VWAP, I feel like, could be doing better. She's a little bit laggy right now, but hopefully that picks up. We'll see what happens there. And we have the RSI that's going overbought. And again, that could either really send us to all-time highs if we keep on that road, or we come back down and we retrace a little bit. And then we have Ethereum on the weekly that is doing really well. This candle right here was fantastic. We've been holding. We held last week. We're kind of holding at the moment. Ideally, you want to break through that golden zone of 39.50, which you guys can't see. Let's pull that down. Of 39.50 and go to that 41.75, which is gonna, hopefully, if we hold that, take us to all-time highs right about there. Bearish, you're gonna look at the weekly 35.50, probably the same on the daily as well, where we have that green dot pulling that momentum up on the weekly. Nice money flow. VWAP is still doing pretty decent, and the RSI is still bullish, so that is good. She's holding. On the daily, we've been consolidating, but holding so amazingly well. Obviously, 35.50 is bearish. 39.50 is that bullish scenario, and you know the selling pressure is obviously there. But we have that VWAP that is going to hopefully break through that zero line. Momentum is all right. And we have the RSI that's doing really well. Still bullish, still holding. So Ethereum daily looking absolutely spicy. And I was on a Doge Twitter space this morning, and we were talking about Litecoin Summit. Apparently, we're going to have some Doge friends pull up. Excuse me. I am so excited for Litecoin Summit. We are so close, but yet so far. I can't wait for Litecoin Summit. My heart's going to literally explode with love and zest. I cannot wait to meet you guys. It will be July 24th to the 25th in Nashville. Please come. It's only $84 a ticket. What conference that's going to have the best thought leaders in the space, people from BitPay all over, for $84 for a 2-day experience? Oh boy, you got to get after it. You got to get on that. You need to grab your ticket. You need to come hang out with myself and the fam, which includes all of you because you're all my family, at the summit. Litecoin today is $83.54, up 0.5%, as Black Hat is a member for 4 months, saying that Randi is the best with the zest. Go milkshakes. I love milkshakes. I need a chalky one now. Will the summit be streamed? I want to say yes, Andy S., but I could work on confirming that for you if you please. If you would so please allow me to do that. I'll confirm if it's going to be streamed. I want to say yes, though. $83.44 at the moment. Red money flow, meh. Also, VWAP is looking good. I'll say that. If she breaches that zero line and keeps going bullish, I would love that, JKB. Also, the momentum is flat. Not loving a flat momentum. Never loving that. But we also have this RSI that looks like she wants to break free and go through this neutral and go bullish. I would like to see that. $85 is what we need to break through. Again, really tight consolidation on Litecoin. I'm hoping we break through 85 and go straight to 97. That's ideally the hope based on past information here. But we want to hold where we're at. I do not want to touch this 200-day SMA or else I'm going to scream. Litecoin weekly is kind of the same jam for the past, forever. $85, obviously, on the weekly. You could kind of see those selling pressure more. But we're awfully close to that 200-day SMA. VWAP is a little bit flat. Same as the momentum. Same with the money flow. RSIs are converging-ish. Trying to hover above this neutral. So as long as she's bullish and we keep having some nice moves, I'm hoping that Litecoin just explodes with love. And also, Grayscale Litecoin investment holdings have been soaring. Let me see if I can find that. Litecoin holdings. Let's see if I could find that. I saw charts before, but let's see. I don't know. Do they have a holding chart? I don't know if they do. Oh, I wish they did, because I know that Grayscale has been picking up a lot of Litecoin. And we'll see, again, if we have some love for Litecoin from Grayscale, if they mention it more often. But the Litecoin Grayscale Trust has been doing really well as well. If you guys ever want to look at that, you guys could let me know in the chat. If that's one of your chart requests, we'll do it. Shout out to the Piper Army, by the way. Army Piper, my beauties coming into the chat. OC, Tradefly, Chef T, thank you for joining us. BC Port Corp, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's take a look at Doge right now on the daily. Doge, oh boy, we have a big thing going on this Saturday. I believe we're going to have a Doge party at Williamsburg Pizza on Saturday, June 8th. So I believe that's the 8th, right? I hope I'm not messing up there. Yeah, June 8th. So June 8th, we're going to have a big Doge party at Williamsburg Pizza. They have 5 locations. All 5 of them are going to accept Dogecoin. It's going to be an amazing banger of a party. And I really hope you guys come because if you're in New York, especially, because it's going to be great. Even people from outside New York are coming. So I'll have more details on that soon. But yeah, I'll be hanging out at Williamsburg Pizza this weekend. So I really can't wait. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So shout out to Williamsburg Pizza for accepting Dogecoin. Doge is 16 cents this morning. We have to break through 17.5 cents. Try to hit that 20. Red money flow is meh. Momentum's meh. VWAP, though, is having a move. RSI is holding. We want to go bullish there. It's trying to hold that neutral, but 17.5 cents is where the gold is at. And then my heart is super warm and fluffy right here at 20 cents. 20 cents is a major psychological level for Doge that you guys have to watch. Weekly has been holding really, really well. So shout out to the weekly for that. Even though there's a red dot printed there.
If I come to Nashville, I could be your dance partner and you would make me cookies.
Is he really
Hungry
volunteering
face.
me?
Isn't that nice of him?
I guess.
We can have smoothies instead of barbecue. Lots of salads. You must be excited.
You know, you
Playful
think I
face.
have something against salads when I don't. I eat Caesar salad multiple times a week. It's really one of the only salads I really genuinely enjoy, even though I think it's not the best for you. I'm going to say it was better than Thousand Island, am I right? And I do like a nice red wine vinaigrette on a salad too. So I do eat salad quite often. And I know you're fading me right now, but I really do eat salad a lot. Warm and fluffy. Haha, wow, that's awesome. That's just how I feel. If I hit certain levels on this chart, I feel warm and fluffy. That's it. Also, again, I don't know if they were there first. Shout out to Army Piper, my trade fly, my OC. Thank you guys for the raid and everything. Nothing better than a great tossed salad. Brock, you know, I like a salad. I like a salad. I like a nice crunchy crouton. If I don't have a nice crunchy crouton, then like, what are we doing here? See, Hero, here's the thing. He said Caesar is good as long as they don't go overboard on the anchovies. I will not eat Caesar dressing if it has anchovies in it. I will literally just, I'll pass on it. I asked them before I order, I'm like, does this Caesar have anchovies in it? And they're like, no. And I'm like, give me that. So I won't even order if it does. Some random dude said, hey, you're the Twitter crypto girl. I am on the X platform. I have been for over 4 years, so you probably do know me from over there, and hello. Pete likes Greek salad. I vibe with the Greek salad. I can't lie. Especially if the feta is fresh, oh, boom. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Wait a second. I went to the farmer's market this weekend. Hold. Okay, first I have these berries. Bruh, I cannot explain how red these are. You guys could see it. They taste amazing. They're red in the middle. Oh boy. So these berries are incredible. They smell amazing. I walked over to, I walked over to the stand and I smelt them. Where do I get these from? I have a parking lot farmer's market I go to on Saturdays. So this is what I got. Beautiful berries. They're a little bit bruised right now, but amazing. Absolutely amazing. So best berries I've ever eaten. And then this isn't it. Hold on. I got my milk again for the second week. Second week in my life having real milk. How wild. And again, like, it is so creamy and yummy. Like, I put it in my coffee this morning and it tastes completely different. I love it so much. Shout out to Farmer's Market Milk. Best milk ever. We'll continue to buy it every week. And it really does make it far because it's like, you know, it's thick, it's nice. And it's, like I said, super, super sweet. So shout out to this little cow. It's so cute. Look at the little cow. Look at the little cow. It is so adorable. Oh my gosh. And then, hold on. My Amish lady, she did not have large brown eggs, but I did get my little brown eggs today. Oh, Uncle Hiya. Oh, it's Outcast. Hi, Outcast. Have a wonderful day too. Guys, beautiful. Oh my God, there's still a little chicken feather on there. That's hilarious. But yeah, beautiful eggs. Absolutely gorgeous. How much did the milk cost? I don't remember. It wasn't even bad. It was like the same as the supermarket. What was it? I don't even remember. I'll follow up on that next week. How many BTC did the milk cost? That's hilarious. Hold on, though. She didn't have the jumbo brown eggs, but she did happen to have the jumbo blue eggs, and these legit don't even fit in here. You see this?
You're welcome.
Oh boy.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Those look amazing. Mike, you need to explain to her what Brock meant. Man face palming. Or dad, you do it, cause I refuse.
No, it wasn't $20. No, it wasn't. But dude, look how fat these eggs are. Like, literally the size. Like, I don't have the biggest hand in the world, but like, bruh, these are humongous. Like, this is so big. It's like the size of my nose or bigger. I cannot believe how big these eggs are. I love it so much. Like, oh. No, hi, no, you missed it, bro. I was just going through all my farmer's market stuff. But yeah, hopefully there are double yolks in here. Absolutely fat eggs. Hold on. TikTok, you're killing me, bro. But yeah, absolutely amazing. Literally cannot close the thing. It doesn't close. Even if you try to put the little thingy behind it, it's still not gonna close. Yep. Difficult. And these eggs were not $20. Absolutely not. I would not. No, we're not that crazy out here. Literally these eggs and the price I pay for each one of these things are the same as the supermarket, and real at that. So I rather, if I'm gonna spend the money, instead of giving it to these freaking people that are just trying to poison you in the supermarket, I'll get fresh things. Yeah, no, these eggs are monstrous, dude. Like, fat eggs. Also, shout out to Andy S. that just gifted 5 memberships. Andy S., you wonderful individual. Oh my gosh, my dad got his membership back. Yeah! Yeah! Thank you, Andy S. Thank you. That was amazing. But yeah, like, really beautiful eggs. So I'm very happy about that. And then, yeah, beautiful berries, just amazing items. So I would call this weekend a success. Buy a chicken. Oh my gosh, she actually has chickens that you, like, obviously they're like little mini chickens, like all tied up and ready for you to make. Oh, it looks incredible. She has honeys, she has jams, she has muffies, she has cookies, she has everything you could imagine on her little stand. And then there's another stand that has fresh breads and all that stuff. There's a fish one, there's like dairy stuff. There's also, like, you know, the regular produce, like peppers, lettuce, like flowers, berries, all that stuff. Absolutely fire. So yeah, I hope one day I can have my own eggies and do it myself. But as of right now, I'm going to do my best to buy whatever I could from the farmer's market rather than what's in the supermarket, because they're trying to hurt you. So we'll see what happens, though, with the markets. And hopefully there are more farmer's markets that I could find. Does the Amish lady take Litecoin? I wish. They don't do the technologies. She's only accepting dollar cash. But I do always offer them crypto, but they think I'm crazy. What is this rumor? You're moving but not leaving New York. What gives? Dave, I don't know where you're hearing this from. Dave, I don't know where you're hearing this from. Save a berry for you. Emma, not if Emma has anything. One Hipper farm. Hopefully one day. They need to do the technologies. I agree, Alexandra J. They need the technologies. You know, like, the Amish are really fun, and I really love them. They're great people, and I really hope that, like, I could have them accept Bitcoin or Litecoin, because again, it goes with their ethos of not worrying about anybody else and no intermediaries, except you are using technology for it. You know. You're trying to fast and the berries look good. I put them down, Mont. I put them down. But we'll see what happens overall. I think this is going to be a really great week for Bitcoin. I think this is going to be a really great week for crypto. I know Bitcoin's probably going to break out once I get out of here, too, because that's typically what Bitcoin does. She's like, oh, you're off the stream now? Bye, I'm going to pump. It seems like she is primed for a move. Let's look at the chart. Let's see. Let's go to 15 minute. Let's see what's going on there. Oh no, don't move. Okay. Yeah, red dot. Oh, we're dumpity doo. We hit 69 to 70K again, and then we went back under. Wow, Bitcoin's such a weenie. Stop being such a weenie. Pick up, Bitcoin. Don't be a weenie. You got this. Let's go to the 3 minute. And it seems like, again, it just taps the 69K line and comes back up. There is a green dot printed on the 3 minute, so we might have a build up here. But I think, of course, overall, Bitcoin is primed for a lot of zest, especially because, again, it was consolidating here on the hourly, took a bump up, and now coming back down, kind of engulfing this, but maybe creating some stability here at 69K, and maybe could work her way back up. Ideally, we want to see 71.5 next. But we'll see. Guys, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I appreciate every single one of you. It's going to be an amazing day. I have a lot of stuff lined up for basically the next 2 months. So it's going to be a lot of stuff going on with me. So I do appreciate all the love. JBZ wants some Stacks chartery before I leave, and I will do that for him. Let's go to Stacks. Let's do that. Quickly, Stacks chartery. Okay. So we have that, we did dump below that 200-day SMA to $1.83. We're at $1.91 now. Nice green dot on the momentum, shooting that momentum up just a tiny bit. VWAP is doing all right. Money flow is all right. RSI, though, is a little bit choppy, but aiming bullish. You want to break through that neutral. Ideally, that's the hope if you go to that 200-day SMA at $2.05 and just break through it. And then, so bullishly, you want to close above $1.89, pass the 200-day SMA, and go target that 235. Bearishly, if you don't hold this, then the next level below that I see, ideally, major level is 126. So that was for JBZ really quick. Bitcoin prepping for 77K. I would love that. Oh, yeah, Titus is the best, Dave Digital. I love Titus on YouTube. Great dude. Great dude. GameStop is dumping now $30.90 right now. That level to watch right now is $27. And then ideally you want to get back to 37. But they're just trying to destroy it. It's typically what they do when they don't like what's going on. But yeah. That's what I got for you, No. And I also have this. Have you ever heard this, No? Let me know. Have you ever heard this? I don't know if you have.
A potato flew around my room before you came.
Let's see some subscribers. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Where's my subbies? Where's my subbies? Ooh, 3 more. Oh, poop. The wrong button. 3 more. I know we'll get it later, though. I'm not stressing over it. G-Field, what are my thoughts on Bonk? Let's do some Bonk. Let's see. I don't know. Do I have a Bonk chart set up? Yeah, I do. Ooh, look at me. Look at me. Look at me, the charteree. Okay. So we have Bonk that is ideally like what? Oh, I'm sorry. I just totally pressed a key. I have no idea what I did. Bonk, where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you go from? Bunkadido. Guys, we have Bonk that is in price discovery technically. Bullishly, you want to hold that 33, I would say 34.14. That's what you want to hold, 3414. And then bearishly, you're looking at 23.78. But it's in price discovery, so it's a little bit iffy on what goes on next. What happened to GenderCoin? I can't keep up with that, dude. Like, these celebrities are doing a little bit too much, bruh. It's scary. It's so scary. What's going on with these celebs, bruh? But thank you guys so much for everything. You guys are such beautiful people. And we're going to have a great week. Like I said, it's going to be a really spicy week. I'm very excited for what's going to go down. Make sure that if you are zesty, you're here, you're square, you're getting out of the zest, breaking free. You got to make sure you are sharing this with friends because people need to know what's going on here. So please smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. We're getting after it. I'm so excited for Bitcoin. I'm so excited for crypto. I'm so excited for Litecoin. Litecoin Summit. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And as Piano Matty B says,
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you. Have a great day. Have a great start to your week. We're going to kick absolute boo-tay this week. Have a great day. Happy Monday. Smash the like, subscribe, share. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.
Hucksters.
You're so
Fraudsters.
aggravating, Gary. My strawberries are not as security.
Ponzi schemes.